debt payoff plan. Here I'm going to write their plan, and over here I'm going to write my plan. And what I know about this person is that they have recently paid something off that has opened up about $800 worth of money in their financial picture. So they are able to pay $13.80 a month towards their debts, which is a good amount. But another thing I noticed is that they have 4 credit cards, which we definitely don't need that many. Their partner agreed to pay $220 towards their vehicle every month. They're not currently saving, or at least they're saving very little. Let's see what the difference is between what they spend on their debts and what I think they should try to go for. I'm going to get as close to their $13.80 as I can, and I am also going to consider savings, because in my mind, savings is a debt. Savings is a debt that you owe yourself. So the first thing we're going to have is a credit card. Credit card number 1. And they are paying the minimum, $69.85 every month. Then we have credit card number 2, and we're paying $121.99 a month on that one. We have the third credit card, and that one is $40. And then we have a fourth credit card, and that one is $30. Then we have a loan, and this one they pay $410.96 a month. We have a car, which is going to be $280.09 a month. And then we have a medical debt, and we're paying $204 on that. And then again, savings, I see nothing. That doesn't mean they don't save. I just don't see it anywhere. And I've watched a few things to gather as much information as I can. And then again, with this one, they have their hubby paying $220 on top of this per month. So for me, for my side of things, the balance for credit card number 4 is $575-ish. So I would pay this off immediately. So credit card number 1, I would pay $100. Credit card number 2, I would pay $130. And then credit card 3, I would now pay $100. And credit card 4, we would not have to pay anything because it's paid off. We should be able to come up with this quickly, and that is why this is so important to make sure we have the savings. For this loan here, I would pay $500 a month on this loan. I don't know this history, background, nothing. I think that since they paid off a vehicle or whatever it was, and now they have this extra $800 in the household, that we can bump this up, the addition, to $500. That's just my opinion. So for the car payment, I would not put all of this towards that. I would pay $350. They are very close to paying the car off. So $350 a month, it's not that bad, the interest. So I would say let it ride with, it's 6%. So let it ride for a while longer and focus on these other ones that some of them are, these right here are all 25% and up. So again, I would focus more on these. This loan is also 34%. So this is going to be the priority payoff, this loan here. That's where we need to be focused on getting it out of here. So in that situation, like I said, we're going to pay this off right away. Oops. Pay it off right away. And then we're going to take this 500 and make this 350. And then we will still have some money left over there. So their total, now this is not with the 500, this is with the 220. Their total for the month that they spend is $1376.89. Then we have the medical, and I would pay $300 on that. I don't know if there was any interest specified. I think it might not have interest. So there's an option. You could also just keep it at the 204 since there's no interest, and maybe move another 100 up here somewhere. But again, savings. We need savings. So for me, the savings should be at $200. And that's where I would put the rest of that 500. So if you add up what I would do, the total monthly is going to be $1680. And again, 200 in savings, because that is important. So again, savings is a debt that you owe yourself. All the hard work we do, we have to be able to pay ourselves, and that will help us to get ahead. Cut up all your credit cards. It looks like, I'm pretty sure that they were still using some of the credit cards. If you are using any of the credit cards, what I would do is, okay, from these here, I would pick one, and it would be the lowest interest one. I would pick a card, and that would be the card I would go to. That would be my go-to card. Leave that card alone. If you need something, I'm talking about need, not want, not, oh, maybe kind of, no, need something, then you could use the card if you absolutely have no other options. But if you have savings, maybe you could pay cash instead. That's why savings. So pick a card, keep that one card. The other cards get cut up. Do not close the cards when you pay them off, but cut them up so you can no longer use them. And so I'm pretty much $300 more, which would come from hubby. Hubby has now $800 extra every month. So why not give that over to the debts? At least most of it. It's not all of it. So the difference between them and I is, like I said, $300. So, which again, I think they should be able to pull it from there. Of course, there could be some things I don't understand, because We have limited information. Do you think they should continue with this method, or do you think hitting it a little harder might be the way to go? When you're paying the minimums, you often are not even hitting the interest for the month. So you want to always pay more than the minimum. And even this one here is not substantially more. And that's only because I know that this one has to go first. Has to go first. So again, if you wanted to take this 100 that we had looming here and not put it towards this, since this is 0%, we could add that here and make a $600 payment every month, which would be amazing, and get rid of it a lot faster. So the loan is not, it's under 10, so it's not, you know, something that's going to take forever to pay off, especially if you're making a payment like this every month. Extra payment towards the car here, which you will pay that off quickly because on that it's less than 5, I know that. So again, it's not the worst debt picture I've seen, but there's definitely room for improvement. And when you pay something off and it substantially improves your financial picture, you want to run with that momentum and improve your financial picture even more. So important. So let me know what you think.